Lost already? This awesome action gets you on track quickly. Today's episode is sponsored by Billy Keels Advisory Services. If you want to learn more about how to make your 99 optional, just go to makeitoptional.com. Once again, that's makeitoptional.com. Lost already? This awesome action gets you on track quickly. Now, this episode, if you are one of the people who's at the beginning of the year, you're already off track and you're feeling lost, you're feeling like you just should quit and wait until the beginning of the next year, stop. Listen to this episode. It's really brief, it's on point, and it's going to help you because you are not alone, by the way. And sometimes I start to think that this stuff is by design, actually, the way that the calendar's set up, the way that these things happen. Not a conspiracy theorist at all, just saying we get you get into these big ideas and you're going to have all these amazing New Year's resolutions and things are going to change, but all the habits are exactly the same. And so when we expect that we're going to get new results, but the same old habits, well, we just want to shine a light on it really quickly. Like I said, a really brief episode. But if you are suffering from feeling lost already, listen, this awesome action. And the thing is, it's going to be very, very simple. So it's going to get you on track very quickly. And like I said, no matter whether you said at the beginning of this year, you wanted to be able to lose more weight or make more money or invest more quality time with your family or be able to travel less or whatever the case may be, you're only a month in and you're already feeling like you're completely off track, feeling like you're lost. And that is the worst thing that could ever happen. And I want to help you gain some perspective and get back on track and do it quickly. Hence the name of the episode. If you're feeling already lost, this awesome, like very simple, awesome action is going to help to get you on track quickly. Because I've been there and I know what it's like when you get to whatever goal that you set out for yourself and you feel like, hey, listen, you want to share it with everybody because you want everybody to know exactly what it is. And that's going to help to be some kind of accountability, et cetera, et cetera. And you think it's going to help to move you forward. But in reality, what you're really looking for is just to know that you have a sense of feeling in control. Controlling the controllable. So when you say you want to lose more weight, you are going to have a plan that gets you to lose more weight. I guess my question is always, did you set yourself a SMART goal? But one way or the other, doesn't matter. I want to help you to feel more in control. And so what happens, especially because you are a high-paid executive, you are someone who is constantly in the action. So the beginning of the year, what normally happens? Well, you've got your sales kickoff meetings, your field kickoff meetings, your executive engagement meetings to set the direction for the company, to set the strategy for the company, to make sure that the communication is online, is on point. You've got all the new set of recurring meetings that are showing up in your calendar that you feel like you have to accept because you want to set the example at the beginning of the year, knowing only in 25% of the year, you won't even show up on most of these meetings because you don't even know what they're in your calendar for. But that's a whole different subject. You've got the alliances, the new people that are coming on board. You've got all of these different things. Oh, and by the way, that's just at the office because at home, you want to make sure that you're going to the gym more. You want to make sure that you are investing more quality time with friends and you're investing more quality time with family and you're traveling and you're doing all of the 5 million things that you said you were going to do as part of your New Year's resolution. Well, you know what? You only got 24 hours in a day. It's no surprise that you're feeling lost already because you're trying to do so many things. And very infrequently do I say you're trying, but when you have so many different priorities, it is very easy to get lost. Hence the episode for today, because there's always that person that you see around that looks like they're actually moving on board, that all of their priorities, by the way, I bet you they don't have a bunch of them. That's some insight into the lesson for today. They feel, and it looks like they're on track and you want to get some of that. You want to follow in the steps of the proof of concept. That's one of my favorite terms, POC, your proof of concept, because you see that it's happening for someone. They're not feeling lost. They're feeling aligned. They're in the flow. They are doing the things that they said that they wanted to do, probably a thing that they want to do this year, and they're already on track within the first easily 10% of the year. You want to get some of that, right? So let me help you because there's an awesome action that is going to help you get on track quickly. Here it is. You ready? You got your pen, you got your voice notes, you got whatever it is. Here it comes. Because what I want you to do is start to recognize that all of the different priorities that you have set, all of the New Year's resolutions that you have set, at the end of the day, you got to do this one thing. You've got to stop all of the busyness and ask me how I know. I've fallen victim to this so many times. And there's times I still fall victim to it, which is another reason why I do these episodes. It's a reminder to myself while I'm talking and sharing with you, because I want us to both move forward faster, progress, get to the goals, right? And because I've done this maybe a couple more times, I'm doing it a lot less frequently, which is why I'm sharing with you, because I've been through this feeling. I know what it's like to be at the end of the first month and you are feeling completely lost and off track. Back to what I was talking about. Stop. Whatever it is, figure out what the top priority is. What is that top priority? What is that big domino? We talk about the big domino. And what is that one thing? When you push that big domino, it's going to affect other things. Is it your health? Mental, physical? Is it the relationships in your life? Are they fragile? Do you need to invest more time? Do you need to diagnose, figure out what's happening? Is there something that you can do about it? Is it worth investing the time? Is it around your wealth? Is there something you could be doing to create more or to keep more, right? Whatever it is, stop. And whatever it is, do that first thing. Let me share an example with you, right? Here's the thing that I'm going to suggest that you do, because here's what I'm doing. I know that having gone through challenges recently in my life, that without my mental and physical health, everything else suffers, right? So very simply, first thing I do in the morning, and I'm just sharing with you, like this is the plan that I'm using, and I'm going to break it down so that you can use something very, very similar to get to your priority, your whatever the resolution is, not resolutions, resolution and the priority. I'm waking up in the morning. The first thing I do in the morning I wake up is meditate. Right now I'm doing this guided meditation, so it's including some guiding. And then from there, because that's taking care of my mindset, getting in the right mindset. And then straight from there, before I even say hello to anybody in the morning, my boys, right? Here's the thing. I go straight to push-ups, sit-ups, physical health. Because without my mental and physical health, nothing else matters. So start the day within the first couple minutes I wake up. That's what's happening. I've got responsibilities to go beyond me, got kids, all that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. Stop, figure out what it is. Is it your health? Is it your relationships? Is it the wealth in your life? Right? Because they're usually in one of these three categories, and do it first thing. It's an awesome action and it changes everything. Trust me. Ask me how I know. I've been where you try and do everything else first thing in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Focus on the things that, or the thing that's going to make the biggest impact on you. Like I said, my example, wake up, meditation first thing, right after that, push-ups, sit-ups. Because everything that happens after that just helps me to build much more momentum during the day. Even when I'm recording an episode like today, I've already done the stuff that is the major, major priority in my life to help me be the best version of me and be aligned with my priorities. Now, the reality is it always so easy? Absolutely not. Because when you have other lives that depend on you, when you have a key milestone that you have to get in a major project, when you have certain obligations that you have with your partner, whatever the case may be, there's always going to be different things that are pulling at your attention. But you've got to start with an awesome action that focuses on you and the main priority in your life the majority of the time. You got to win the majority of the week. You got to win the majority of the day, right? That's just how it is when you want to get back on track and not feel lost. That's it. So whether yours is focused on your business, it's reading, maybe you walk, maybe you're starting the morning with prayer, whatever the case may be, the awesome action is start with you. And like I said, it's not going to be easy. There are moments where it's going to feel like you are being pulled in all directions. But win the week. Win the day, win the first thing that you do in the morning. That is the awesome action. And at the end of the day, you're going to look back and you're going to go, wow, you know what? Focusing on me, got a lot more of being able to build momentum during the day. You're going to feel better about the things that you are doing, that you're involved in, and the momentum that you're building. And at the end of the day, when you start like this, as I said to you in the very beginning, you are going to have an increased sense of control because you are doing the thing that is most important to you most frequently, and that's building positive momentum in your life. You want to get on track, take this awesome action, put it into practice daily so that you can win your day, win your week, win your month, get back on track, because I want to see you feeling in control because you were doing the right things to get to the goal that you set for yourself, the priority that you set for yourself for this year. It's an awesome action. It's simple. You can do it. It's in your control. So what's the next action? I'm going to ask you to take today's episode because you know somebody who's lost already. They had these big goals that they were set on. Share the episode with them. Help them go from goals to what is the goal. What is the one thing that's going to help them to start to build momentum? Share the episode. Talk about it. Share. Be vulnerable. Heck, I talked to you. I shared with you, like, I've been off track. What am I doing? I'm sharing what I'm currently doing right now. First thing in the morning, meditation, then push-ups, sit-ups. Everything else after that is in line with the goal, the life, the things that I want to achieve, the person that I want to be, things that I want to do. And I want that for you as well. So listen, while you're sharing today's episode, you know where I'm going to be? I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be preparing for the next episode. So until then, go ahead and make it a great day. And thank you very, very much. Today's episode is sponsored by Billy Keels Advisory Services. If you want to learn more about how to make your 99 optional, just go to makeitoptional.com. Once again, that's makeitoptional.com.